Hello, this is Spellbinder doing a part 2 to RANT. My rant against the psychopaths of the New World Order. I got 10 more minutes. Like I said, I may rant on YouTube for cutting me off for a minute. I took the 6 seconds off and got below 11 minutes. Oh no, that wasn't good enough. You make me mad, YouTube. I figure it was 10 minutes and then wind it down within a minute. I accepted that. You used to let that. Now what? 10 minutes? You should say 9 minutes and then let us rant ourselves down till 10. Oh no, you say 10 minutes. I say 10 minutes plus ending the cycle of what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let me get back to my rant. Oh, that makes me mad with YouTube. And it's not easy getting a director's license or a comedian's license or an arts license or whatever you apply for. It's not really easy to get those. I've heard people saying, well, I can't get into that. And all I want to do is have an extra couple of minutes over 10 minutes. I wouldn't mind if you, at YouTube, raised it to 15 minutes. That would be about right for anyone even having a rant to get through with it. I mean, what I was saying, when I was ended, I was getting ready to tell you about Clemmings, which is Mark Twain, and what he said about, well, let's put it this way, the government and politics and businesses that are international working in our country, they are the two wolves and a sheep asking what's for dinner. And you know who the sheep are. We are the sheeple in this. And it makes me mad. It makes me mad to think that we are a sheeple here. We can't say anything. They don't even listen to us anymore. We go there and the million people up there at White House and they ignore us. Pelosi's crazy look and she's crazy. I'm telling you, the lunatics are running the asylum now, and that's who's running the asylum is the lunatics, and we are the doctors and the orderly that used to control these people. Oh no, not anymore. It's the other way around. If you don't believe it, just look at them. Look at what they're doing. Obama's demanding you to take health care under government percent. The Constitution says no. He's violating the Constitution, as any constitutional. He's going to legalize all the illegals. That, when he does it, is going to be illegal against the Constitution because he's not going through the checks and balances and all that through Congress. He's doing something that is so huge and so big it can't be done. It will mean his demise. And it's already decided by the elitists that if they want to, they can kick him out any time. Because he's not even a legal citizen. I don't believe that. Keys don't believe that. I mean, there's many people out there that this says. I mean, there was a congressman or senator today on C-SPAN who actually said, talking about how everyone owes this money to the government. Every time you stamp your foot down on that birth certificate, you owe $44,000 and you're just an infant. And then he says most of them have this except for one that I know of. And he went on and said they still need to pay their debt. And it was great. And it was just in jest. And that was great in jest. Yes, we are being hoodwinked by a government that isn't legit. This government that's running us right now is so anti-American, anti-constitutional, anti-flag, anti-anything that's at, you know, mom and apple pie and baseball. It's like I don't even recognize this country anymore. And even Lindsey Williams kept saying that over and over again about his 87-year-old friend who was in the oil company and an elitist, kept telling him, by 2011, you will not recognize America. I believe him. I'm already starting to not recognize America. Every day they're passing one law after another, making us into a police state, and everyone's going to have a microchip or a camera following them everywhere. Oh, it just makes me mad. There's something wrong with America when this type of crap is coming down the pike. It's wrong. I'm telling you. They are just setting us up with cap and trade, which is illegal. They cannot cap and trade us. They can't even do the carbon tax, but Obama's going to do it from an executive order. He's just going to scribe it and say, it's law. Well, we got to do something about how presidents use executive orders like that and put a chain around them. At least have a committee attached to that. Because if he can just sign anything in the law and make it so, we're in a dictatorship. I swear to God. And he's a Marxist. And I'll guarantee that. There's stories about him in his office down in Texas had a flag up behind the secretary's desk. It was a Marxist black leader. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but that's what it was, in a red background with a black shadow of this black leader who was a Marxist. And I can't think of the name up now. You'll probably tell me on my comments, but it's that bad. I'm telling you. We are in dire. We are in dire of losing this country. It will become a third world country if we don't stop it now. We're not. Apparently, we're going to have to just march up there in millions. And even if they shoot 1 million of us, we'll just be like ants walking over our own bodies to grab them by their cuffs and drag them out and slap them around and tell them you're under arrest. And you're going to jail under the constitutional law of America. We are Americans here. I do not recognize my race. I am American. When I do surveys, when they say Native America, I check that box because I am an 8th Native American Indian, but I say I'm a native. I was born here. Jeez, what is wrong with the illegals thinking that they can just come up here and take over even though they weren't born here? I guess because down in Mexico, it doesn't matter if you're born here or not, because they can deny your citizenship even if you're born in Mexico with the government down there. And that's what they want to introduce in our government? Ha! This just, this makes me mad. Makes me want to just... You gotta be upset as I am over all this. I'm like Alex Jones. I can't hold this in. I am an American. I am red-blooded. I don't drink the fluoride water. I don't brush my teeth with fluoride toothpaste. I am awake. I am an indigo. If that means anything to anyone out there, and I'm sure it will, it's like a code word in the new age. And I may even be a crystal. Alright. We'll get that out of the way. I'm mad as hell and I'm despicable about this American thing. I can't wait till 2012 transformation comes and we all just disappear who are pure out of this world and we leave all you dumb behind, and that's... You just make me mad. I'm going to have to get off here now. This is my second rant, and I am still Spellbinder. Be good or be good at it. Good day.